Hello everybody, welcome back to Filament. I think it's time for us to go back upstairs, although I am curious. This pattern on the box seems to be one that can be input into a computer as a password, but we'll worry about that when we worry about doing many and other varied things. See that there as well. In that 3D printer looking thing seems to be a password type thing, so there might be some more kind of meta progression stuff to be aware of through the course of the game. I look forward to exploring more of that down the line, but what I'm looking for is this ladder. So from up here we can find a selection of other puzzles. So we want to go short to medium to long, I think. Yep. We get a piece of information from Marmalade. This is closed. I don't think I've seen this room yet.
It is so cozy in here. A vanilla-scented candle would not go amiss in here, would it? I used to come here all the time. Marmalade and I, we would come sit in here for hours with the fire on and just chill, you know? I don't know if you've noticed this about me, but I'm kind of talkative. He was the opposite, the anti-Juniper, if you will. I think the time we spent together in here really helped us, or me at least, wind down and deal with being out here for so long.
Alright, so we've got bits of lore in all of these rooms. What's that on the table? Oh, interesting. That must be an answer to some kind of puzzle, right?
Oh, Vermilion. I miss that old man. He just had this, like, warmth, you know? I could tell him about anything, and he would just summon wisdom like it was nothing. He was from Earth as well, which, I don't know, it's just nice. I've never been there. He actually left Earth for the first time to come on this mission. That's what all the photos are of. His life on Earth. I know Pistachio was particularly interested in a photo album of his house. She used to sit and flick through it in her downtime. He used to live on the coast next to an ocean. Can you believe that?
I can believe that. Right, something from Aubergine. There's something here on the floor, I thought. Something else from Aubergine. Right, some proper puzzles now. What are you telling me? You are the same pattern, so you count as the same tower? And we are counting up to 3 on the bands of you, or 2 on the bands of that one. But if I do 1 here, no. So 1 and 2. Oh, that's too many. So 1 for those, and 2 for that, but that's too many there. So I'm not going to be able to squeeze through that gap. So there's 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, Well, I'm not sure that's enough graffiti. 1 1 2 2 wiggle wiggle. 1 2 1 1. Okay, I can't go. I need to go on the outside of this guy twice, I guess, because there's no other. Unless. Yeah, this and this are different ones that require 2. Okay, I think I understand. There's a lot of freedom here because there's no black edges on any of the pillars. So, you're a pair, you're a pair. That gets 2. That gets 1. But that would be too many. How am I going to go around this outside edge twice? When I can only go into the 2 next to it once. Because I can do that, but then I get cut off here. Which is intriguing. Okay. Not convinced that's necessarily correct. Very nice. Oh god, okay. 1, 2s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. It's only slightly intricate, isn't it? Particularly how, I guess it's just going to be that to touch those 3 times. Oh. Each one of those on the wall wants to be touched twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is way too much. If I do this now, I'm 1 short on the group of 4. I've only just realized the floor tiles glow with the count, which is nice. Right, I suspect this is largely correct. I just need to figure out the order for this top right corner. That looks great. Yeah. Lovely. Good progress.
Do you want to know why we were all the way out here? At the very edge of recorded space? We are Genesis, guiding humanity into a new age to fulfill our potential and alter the trajectory of our species forever. It all begins here, at the edge of the known universe. Those were the lines that got me. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of that? Sounds great, right? Well, let me tell you what those words really mean. How would you like to travel incomprehensibly far away from everything you've ever known? To assess planets for habitability, to allow less expendable people to form new colonies and guide humanity into a new age. Sounds great. Right?
There is a lot of count in this middle pair gate thing. How I'm going to get to 5 on it, I'm not sure. Clearly I need to go to the edges a bunch, and I think this is not going to be it because now there's no way to get out of the door, so that's going to be the side we finish on. I'm fairly certain. So, outside edge again, outside edge a third time, one there, then we can't do a second one on that, so we come out to here, but I'm one short in that center pair. So I can't have a black lead to finish. So where can I pick up one more pass through the center gate? Not there, that's for certain. Can't be something like that because I'll never get back out again through this space. It's just how do we pick up one extra count? Because I don't think it can be this, can it? Because that touches it twice, which is no good. Because my big problem is there's only 3 sections on the bottom side. So how can I have 5 connections when there's only 3 under here? Well, if we do an out and back, that's 1 and 2 and 3. I can't go around it again. So how do I pick up the extra one? I'm entirely unsure. Can't be this because I have to get out of the door. This just feels so correct. But after this point, I am entirely uncertain. Well, what if we do that? No, because now I've trapped myself in. So I'd have to go further over, and now I can't even get through that gap. So that's a great big nothing burger. I cannot see what the extra move there is. Right, every one of these rooms had some piece of lore in it.
Huh? Oh, really? Did you have to come in here?
Oh, this is your room.
Such a mess. Sorry. Messy room never really bothered me. I've heard it's a sign of intelligence, but honestly, if that were true, I probably wouldn't be stuck in this damn cockpit. Oh, if only I were trapped in there. I still never finished Pocketbook Wrestlers 3. It's crossed my mind a few times while I've been up here. God knows I've got time to finish it now. Last time I played, I was stuck, but I reckon I now know how to get the paperclip mask from the stationary mountain to unlock the rubber band belt. Hey, maybe when we get out of here, we can play something together. We'll have a lot of time to kill getting back to civilization. I have to warn you, though, I'm rather competitive.
You don't say. What's this one? Red. Interesting. Red. Green. What if I do green, red? That also works. Red. Green. Okay. Okay. What counts for different colors? Right, so different islands. Red. Also red. Slash pinkish. Okay, just do each group separately, but then you can also touch white pillars again if you need to. That top left and top right one looks very tricky because they're confined to one space, but they have those outer brick walls on them, which could be tricky. As for where to begin, that doesn't get to those. Well, can I do that to start? I can. Interesting. However, with that done, I don't think I'm ever going to get to that one in the corner. If I come all the way around the outside edge, that's no good either. Those corners are tricky. Where do we begin? Which group do we begin with? Is perhaps the better question. Could I do... Nope. Simple answer to that. This is the 5th puzzle in the group, so expect it to be a little harder. What if we just go with... Yeah, no, that doesn't work great, does it? But I can never get to the last one from here. Oh, these puzzle designers, they're tricksy, aren't they? I hope it's not too dark for you guys watching. It's alright on my giant screen, but obviously you guys might be watching on phones, smaller monitors, TVs, all that stuff. It's never going to be that. Okay. Let's start with this guy. I don't think it's ever going to be this, because how am I going to get all the ones in the corners that I've just passed? I can't get to that. I can't get to this. Can't get to this. So this seems very unlikely. We could try it from the top side just to see if that makes any major differences. Again, now, I don't think I'm ever getting to that guy. There are other ones I can get to, which might be a good learning exercise. But I don't think I'm doing that big, long, backward C-shape red first. So, with that eliminated, it's either big chunky N or weird alien smiley face. And weird alien smiley face at the top is so small. I think it's going to have to be the big group first, and then we can use what remains for the rest. But how we do that is a whole other question. Because getting tension in this bottom right corner seems very tricky. Oh no. In fact, not that tricky at all. There we go. It's a bit of common sense. And we get there.
You know, the more I look at those dungarees, the more I think they must be so darn comfy. I mean, why else would you choose to wear them, right? I get that. Unfortunately, dungarees
What is
aren't included in the
this?
Filament Corporation's stringent dress policy. Oh, it's been years since I last donned a pair. I find these filament uniforms really lacking in storage capacity.
Can I not slide this sliding puzzle? Because it really feels like I should be allowed to slide this sliding puzzle. Cue back, right button zoom in. You're not going to expect me to solve this independently and then go and put the code in, are you? That would be ludicrous. But there's no other key to click to manipulate this. That is not what I wanted. Go back into... Oh god. Go back into OBS. Well, that is intriguing. But more puzzles here. Good grief. Okay, so there's some small ones that are not hard to do, but are not necessarily easy wins in the entirety. And I can't get to the other side of that, which is unfortunate. This seems unlikely, given my need to eventually touch that one. How am I going to get across the whole board to there? Because then there's no way I'm getting these two. So that seems unlikely. What if we start here but on the outside edge? It's close. What if I do the outer one first? I get stuck again. If I do this way, I don't have a way to anchor to this point. Okay, then let's try... How on earth am I gonna anchor to that? Like that, okay. The mystery gets deeper. That doesn't count for that. Neither does that, but neither does that. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's a real pain in the bum. Okay, so then can't reach the one beneath me. I can ignore it completely, come to the center here. But this piece seems to be the most troublesome with its three-sided blocks. So maybe I need to make extra considerations for that first, because it's the most restricted piece, I think. So that would be that. Then this. But I can't go over myself in its entirety there. I've got no pins down here, which is a shame. But we can go around. I like that quite a lot. But then I think I struggle here. Because once again, that is a pain. Well, I can do that to get to all of them. Then, can I finish that out with a great big lap back of this? We can indeed. So, focusing on that first one that has the three walled sides being so restricted really helped get through there. Alright, those are some very big pieces, so we've hit the half-hour mark. I will say thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.